Okay, dark side of the DM. I broke up with my baby daddy in September. Around October, I started fucking with another guy that we both went to high school with. Mind you, we're now in our 30s. Baby daddy and new boo pull up at the same time. Now baby daddy has threatened. Okay, now baby daddy has threatened the guy to kill him. He says he's gonna kill the guy he went to high school with.
Okay.
And I had to get a VPO, a violation of protection order. What the fuck is a VPO? What is a VPO?
Keep reading, I'll look it up.
Baby daddy has calmed down, but he scared my new nigga off. I feel like my new nigga is acting like a pussy and left because BD and let the BD scare him off. Baby, you're spelling in this joint like I'm about to kick this joint out because this is crazy. Like it's like is you rushing because you excited, or can you just not spell? I feel like my new nigga is acting like a pussy and left BD scare him off. His dick is amazing though. Should I keep fucking Zadie, sweet dick, or leave him alone? Love you, love the show, love the crew. Please give me your advice.
All he just said is you ain't worth dying for.
Like, y'all bitches be tripping sometimes. The fact is like, the question was, should I keep fucking Zadie, sweet dick? Zadie, sweet dick don't want you and you get on your baby father.
Like, I'm out. Fuck
Move
you
on,
talking
babe.
about?
Move on. Next dark side of DM, I got too many. It's like it's an influx of them. You bitches need me. Like I'm about to just make this a complete show, just advice alone.
Also, I think that's whack on niggas' part too.
What? To like threaten a nigga?
Like if somebody that you knew from like a long, you think it had anything to do that they went to high school together, or it was just a nigga that?
I think that's what it was. I think because he probably didn't like him back then and don't like him now. And a lot of niggas. Like I've had niggas where they just literally claim you like a property. This is my pussy. You don't fuck my pussy. Don't mess with my bitch. So once the nigga get that type of, it's over.
Do you outgrow that at any age? Like that's
as far as from the
so
men,
childish. Yeah.
Shit, you should because you gonna get your feelings hurt because you'll figure out that ain't your pussy a couple times. You will learn it ain't your kitty cat, baby. You leasing that thing, baby. Right? And a player ain't gonna let itself look all crazy out here. Okay? A pimp gonna do his thing. You sweating and wrestling in the grass over this bitch and she done did it to 3 of your cousins. Pay attention, stay woke, king.
Shout out to my nigga TK. Every spring it's a group of new college bitches coming out. You heard me?
2 more. Mona, I need advice. Me and my nigga of 4 years have been shacking up. He slowed down on the dick. He said his sex drive is low, but he seems interested in a threesome. But I said we need to work on us first. I took a trip to DR on a girls trip. I remember this one. I took a trip to DR on a girls trip and I had sex with a girl there. Should I tell him I did it? He said he never minded me having a girlfriend as long as he was able to watch, or should I take it to the grave? Listen, take it from me, they lie. When they say, yeah, I don't care if you fuck with a bitch, I don't consider that cheating, it's a lie. Child, he will get your manny fresh and put that bitch in the head like give her a bloody nose before you know it. You know how niggas are about that cat? Keep your mouth closed. You know what I say? It ain't never happened if you don't say it happened.
Man, listen.
Tell him for what? And don't get that nigga no threesome if he ain't even fucking
She
you.
don't,
I don't know. Maybe give him
at the end of the day, she might be at a point if she trying to save this relationship that could be the make or break. So if it could save the relationship, or it could be a point to where she like, you know what, I like women. So
that's
something.
what I was thinking. But listen, they've been together for 4 years. She said shacking up. So I don't know if they're even a couple, but if he's slowing down on dick, he's cool with the relationship. She's not in a chance. She doesn't have a chance at losing him and leaving him because he's not happy. She's not happy with the dick. So I think the half of the part of what you said is right. Okay. She really just wants pussy.
Yeah. Go do your one too.
Yeah,
be a lesbian.
Stop holding on to stuff, y'all.
First, don't overshare too. It's like, why would you tell? Like Mona said. And then number 2, when a dude sometimes be like, yeah, I don't care you mess with a girl, he want it under his circumstances, not your own.
And I feel like that if a nigga is cool with it, I feel like it was made known from the rip. Not like y'all already been in a relationship and then it's like, oh well, yeah. Nah, it's like I knew you was a lesbian when I met you. You feel me?
All right, this is the last one. This one violated rule number 1, the dark side of DM, which is too many motherfucking letters and words and shit. But I'm gonna skim through it. Hey Mona, I'm sad as shit. Sorry, I know you probably want to see a happy DM. I just started a new business. First of all, I want to say happy bitch. Are you new here? It's dark side of the DM. Dark side. I don't happy DMs. Happy DMs don't make the pod. I just started a new business. She put something in quotations. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that part. I have 0 clients. I have a corporate background. I don't enjoy it, but it comes easy to me. But I need the money, so now I want to give it up. I know tax season. She does taxes. I know tax season just started yesterday, but it's stressful. I can't get advice from my family, not even my mom or dad or stepdad, because as a 24-year-old, I'm starting to do things they never did: purchase a home, car, a passport, etc. Or just did last year at 47. Instead of congratulations, it's like I'm getting hate. So what she's saying is somebody at 47 just either bought their first house, their first car, or got a passport. And this is out of her parents.
Stop throwing shade at your parents.
So shady, but whatever. And instead of congratulations, it's like I'm getting hate. Even after my stepdad telling me straight up, I don't believe in you, I decided to forgive, move on. But constant jealousy being thrown from the people that should be supporting me makes me feel alone. I have friends, but I'm from Clayton County, Georgia. Most of them are complacent or just don't have the capacity to talk about certain things. Another shot at the people around you and have real input. I got a boyfriend, but he's just dull. I love him, but sometimes I wonder, is it just because he's paying bills? So all that to say, I really feel like I don't have nobody in my life to guide me. I don't know how to handle parents that try to hold you down. So you don't pass them. BetterHelp is not affordable. I don't care. It was cheaper to DM you. I'm just happy to get this off my chest. Thank you.
So she was venting.
You one of them people that, like, when the friends get together, we always forget to invite you because you get on everybody's nerves.
Yeah.
You just irked the shit out of me. Like,
Word.
if we was squad and
I
like
felt
me,
it.
like say me, you and Phelps always home together, I would call Phelps and be like, let's go get tacos, but don't tell Demetra.
I thought it just moved.
You a drag.
You ain't got to tell me nothing. You know me.
You was already not gonna call him.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Shut the fuck up. You all there. Shut the
I
fuck up.
don't really fuck with nobody that give me that kind of energy though, to where it's like,
Okay, first of all, let's get into it. I have had the spiritual whistleblower on this goddamn podcast. I just read her book. It was amazing. My Family Can Kiss My Ass. Great book. Get it. Trust me. I am totally here for gauging your relationships by how these people treat you versus gauging relationships from their title.
based off the history, yeah.
I'm gonna call my dad a dad. That's my dad. Treat him like a dad. If I was their gift, when this nigga acts like a nigga in the street, I've had the feeling of a parent feeling like they were jealous or not happy for you. It's horrible. It's terrible. Should have happened? No. Access your fucking surroundings. If you have those kind of parents, what the fuck you keep telling them about your motherfucking successes for? They don't want to hear it. We get caught up in this shit and it gets so sad. Oh, I don't have parents that give a fuck about me. Don't fuck it. Can the bitch make chitlins? Is that where you like to go for Thanksgiving? Then enjoy that with them. And don't tell them motherfuckers your goals and dreams. That older lady at your job that you love so much, give you the great speeches or whatever, pour into that relationship. You know, you got this OG. I have a woman in my life that is like a friend, a mom, a therapist, everything. I'm pouring into that because she pours into me. I like that. That works for me. I can't get that from my aunts. You understand what I'm saying? I done built my own motherfucking aunt. Shout out to Toya.
I also want to say on her behalf too.
Family forever.
We only hearing one side of the story. I'm not saying it's the girl who sent us the message fault, but it's like you talked about. She stated she did everything at 24 that all these motherfuckers is doing at 48 because they spent all of that time raising you, make sure you was straight. They could have been had their degrees and cars and houses. You know how much?
Totally disagree with that, but go ahead.
What you mean?
I just disagree, babe. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Please continue. I hate when you give me them eyes. It makes me nervous. Could you please?
So you've never sacrificed anything for your children?
No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not the part I disagree with.
That's what I'm speaking on.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. Finish, and then I'll tell you what I disagree with.
That's it.
I disagree with the whole thing. Is like you're the reason why they couldn't accomplish shit. Jealous motherfuckers is jealous. So it don't matter whether they had time to do it or not. If those type of parents did have college degrees, they'll be jealous that you doing something different. You know what I mean? Let's say they had college degrees and they had lives and they have stuff, and then you get into entertainment. They'd have been jealous of that. A person that has that jealous, envious heart, they'll give that to their friends, their kids, their whatever. And to me, it's not fixable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A jealous, envious motherfucker, it is a fault. It is a bad thing. You should stay away from that. And I'm going to tell you when it's cut off who's jealous in my life or whatever. As far as, I bought a house. Bought my first house, this big, pretty house behind a thing. People came out the woodworks to celebrate me. People told me congratulations. My father never came to see that house. That's large to me.
Yeah.
We live in different cities, right? But he worked in the city I lived in. He worked in Wilmington. That is blatant. That is not a mistake. That is, and I'm talking about after I notice, I say, hey, why haven't you came here? Like, yo, I've been keeping by you. What is keeping you from here? Couldn't stomach it. Couldn't take gag. Ugh. I love my father. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. I've seen that more than once. I've seen girls where their mother was jealous because they body and how they look.
Yeah.
Like I've seen that dynamic where the girl's 16 and the mother's, early 40s, late 30s or whatever, and she is just out and out. My mother experienced being put out of her mother's house because her boyfriend was looking at her. Like that shit goes on, it happens. And my mother is and was gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? Flat stomach, big old fat ass. You know how we built Phelps? Mm-hmm. Them green eyes, hair in her back, gorgeous. You got to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me, it is very important that at this stage of the game, I'm judging you and gauging how you treat me, period. I don't give a fuck what you're going through. You could be somebody's friend for 20, 30 years. They depressed for half of that relationship and they were horrible to you for that half. Listen, if you could take it and you could be a friend through that, I commend you. I will not. I'm not wasting no more time with that because some kind of way.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about that I've been able to, whether I was depressed or stressed out or whatever, I still didn't treat you bad, right? So it's like when I look back on stuff, because it's like you have a relationship with somebody, you be friends 20 years, or your sister or whatever, and they go through this rough patch. But the rough patch lasts 7 years. So for 7 years, you're going to be abused by this motherfucker?
Yeah.
While he drinking? You know what I mean? No more. Me now, you have to treat me a certain way to be allowed to be around me. And I think all of us should act like that. Stop holding on to these titles. Stepfather, father, mother. You should be able to tell your dreams and your goals to your mother, your stepfather, your parental units. They should be proud of you. They should be pushing you out. They should be trying to support you. If they're not, stop telling them. Stop getting caught up in the thought of it and being sad about it. Get the fuck over it.
Yeah.
Find you another mother.
I feel like that's hard.
And but this what I'm speaking towards is like the issue that I see. What you're speaking towards is people. The relationship is already built. It's all like you said. The jealousy is already there. Her whole thing was these people are jealous of me because I did these things at this age. Like that. That was her premise. Like, you feel me? That just feel kind of like.
I mean, that's probably what she thinks, but I think it's hard not to talk to him because you get to a point to where
shit, you got to talk to your parents.
Well, it get to a point to where there is nothing else to talk about because this is my life. Mm-hmm. So you want me not to talk about my life. You don't, I'm in a conversation with you. You ask me what's going on, what's new. Mm-hmm. I can't talk to you about nothing. Mm-hmm. So it's like impossible to just not talk about what I'm doing because what I'm doing is my life. So if I can't talk about that, then I can't talk about my life.
Well, I might have misspoke. What I'm saying is you alter relationship to suit you. Yeah. So let's say you love that back home. Because what I got out of it is
you keep
she
the
around a lot of
conversation surface level. That's
because you around. What I got out of it is like when Dre says move, it's the whole area. Even when she say her nigga, he's complacent. She from an area, small town. You get a job, it's enough to pay the bills. You cool. You go on vacation once a year. You cool. You want more than that, Shaquita. You see bigger than that. So you do have to, kind of step up out of that, change your environment. But you can change those relationships to what suits you. Yeah. Eventually, you'll learn that none of it'll suit you, and you have to cut these motherfuckers off completely, which is something that the whistleblower would tell you. Cut them off, don't talk to them. But in the beginning, you could do stuff like, you love them biscuits and gravy, and you love that time of Thanksgiving, and y'all open the gifts together. Spend time with them then. When you just doing service level shit, and it's just fun hoopla bullshit talk. But for the most part, that can't be the place you go for support and for comfort, like how other people could do their parents. Yeah. Those motherfuckers ain't your parents. I had to learn that shit a long time ago. I grew up like I would come home from school, nobody at the house. I had to make myself dinner. I had to
Yup.
figure it out for the night.
Yup.
My mother would come in. She would go right to her room. She would go to sleep, wake up, go to school, to work the next day. I didn't have that. I remember motherfuckers would get dressed for the prom and their mothers would throw a party. Full DJ, cooking food. I got dressed for the prom by myself. In the back, tying my dress up with a mirror, trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Getting my menstrual as a kid, like literally figuring out on a get, like, what do you do? I didn't have my mom laying you down with the hot towel, baby. Now you're a woman. And it changed me, and I did envy girls that had it, but once I like accepted that's what it was easier to keep it rolling. My shit's unique. I also ain't have a motherfucker barking down my neck when I was going out the house 3 days. I'm 17.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got real grown. Like, you know what? Well, bitch, I'm grown then now. And I enjoyed the luxuries of being a fucking adult in high school. You know what I mean? So it's like, by the time I was in like 12th grade, I lived with my nigga and his mom. Like, you know what I mean? I was grown as shit. Never had that conversation with my mom. Was living there for months before she was like, do you live with them?
Yeah.
Are you living there, Mona? I have
listen
been
to
for
this
90 days.
Been
You can
bad
leave.
one.
Go.
I will.
I have one more. You can get the fuck out. He just want to smoke that weed.
No, I
You
don't.
get up if you want. You get up.
You want
if
me to
want.
tell the truth?
You going? No,
You
I
want me-
don't. I don't
Oh,
want.
all
You want me
right.
to tell the truth? You want me to tell the truth?
Yeah.
Because I know something I wasn't supposed to tell today too. So what's up?
Oh,
But you got me
come on.
last week
My
about
bomb-
my heartbreak.
My bombs on you is way bigger. We're not gonna do that.
The only difference is you bomb on me. I bomb on you. You just take it. You bomb on me. I'm gonna crack you. So what's up?
But this
I just gotta ask you one more question, then we can leave. I swear.
Yeah.
Fuck the voice, but we're gonna skip it. Okay. Last one. Hi, Mona. I love the show. I just want to get to the point. We can experience black men, the niggas, being best friends with women on no sexual stuff, just on a fam level. But will we ever experience the niggas having feminine gay men as a best friend on the same level, just fam level, as if they were with a female? I want to know because you and the crew thoughts, because Mona, you hang with the niggas and you would get a respectable answer from Phelps, and other niggas is that's a part of the show. He says niggas so many times in his DMs. I feel like he's saying that just to speak my language. Is there niggas out there not scared to have unconditional love for a femboy that's not a person in their family, but feel this person is like family?
That's not a person in
This is such a strange question. It makes me think that you have something specific going on. But fellas, yeah, could you be when you say femboy,
is that
very feminine?
somebody who is gay or just a feminine straight hetero man?
I'm assuming gay, a gay feminine, but not a cool, not a laid back.
Probably like a zesty
let you
boy.
talk to him. We talking about femme. When I think femme, I'm thinking lashes. I'm thinking you might throw a little hair in. I'm thinking very feminine.
Well, I don't.
Nails.
Well, me personally. Well, first I have questions. Is it more that they prefer to hang out with women versus, you know what I'm saying? Like, do those type of men who are feminine like that prefer to hang out with women more than?
But no, but his question is more, could you do it? He's coming from the standpoint that a femboy could be friends with the niggas just like the girls are. You know, to be hood princess. You stand with all your friends. Oh, I'm the princess out the crib.
I got you.
Could a straight man be that type? My answer as a woman would be he would have to grow up with that guy. That's not gonna be a relationship that grows unless it's something like that's unique. Like you're a rapper and that's your stylist.
Yeah.
So now you didn't introduce being around this guy because he's doing the service for you and you just learn to love him because y'all around each other all the time. Besides that, no, I cannot see a straight man just getting into a generic relationship. Let's say you work in cubicles and the femme gay boy next to you cracks you the fuck up. That might turn into something, but closest family, I don't see it. You would have to grow up with that nigga for that to happen. And also, don't just assume I hang with the niggas and that's my relationship with men are really, really intricate. Like I'm the girl they call for support for that conversation. My niggas have conversations with me they wouldn't have with their mother. So it's like that shit go hand in hand. I feel I have a very much like a sister kind of thing with most of my male friends, especially like I'm an older sister, or you know what I mean. It's not as surface as we just drink or whatever. Them niggas call on me for shit, and I've seen those relationships a lot with black women when they're the only friend. She the bitch that hold his money. She the bitch that called the lawyer. She the Big Meech documentary. He had a girl that was like started cleaning. They was like this down to when he's getting pulled over. She's driving him for an hour while they waiting on whether they gonna pull over or not for the feds. Like, and she asked him, "What you want to do? You want to run or not?" This bitch ain't never been in jail. You know. So I think that don't just assume that the relationships are like surface like that. I think they be deeper when the girls hang with the guys because I mean, you know, we have a certain closeness. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my final answer. And then Phelps has the answer. I don't know, Dre, you answer right?
No, well, to the questions, I think it can't happen. When I think about times that I hung out around femme like gay dudes, it's people that I work with, like you're saying, like build a relationship through like working with them, and then we'll go out and like have drinks or something like that. I don't think it's necessarily against it. It's just naturally it doesn't happen.
You're not hanging in the same
Because I'm not
places.
hanging in those circles, but it's not like I have something against that. Like, it's just a person. If you have a genuine relationship with somebody, you like kicking it with them, they make you laugh. Like, I ain't gonna discriminate against you because of.
God forgive me. It feels it irritates me to a certain extent, because it's just like everything about that is turns into like, well, why can't you have a gay femme friend?
Yeah.
Because does that translate to you being fucking homophobic?
No.
But that's what I'm saying. You could substitute that with any ethnicity, any race. Why don't I have an Asian friend? Why don't I have, like, you know what I'm saying? It's
but
like,
he
it's not.
comparing it to like a girl like me who has a lot of male
Yeah.
friends. So is that possible for, because a girl like
Yeah,
me,
it's possible.
it's a man and we're just alike because he's a femboy. So why can't he be the princess? And it's like, he definitely can be with the trade. He could be with the gay tough niggas. He could be the girl with the gay tough guys. But for him to just be with straight guys to the level of family after meeting on the street, fuck no. They would have to be from the same project.
Yeah.
And he would have had to have been known as gay the whole time, because if he came out as adult, niggas be irritated by this. Niggas feel like, oh, you didn't say it or whatever.
Got me
It would have to be a gay
looking
guy
crazy. That's how
you
they
knew was
feel,
gay, you
yeah.
grew up with. Just like I told you, it's girls that are trans that I've been watching them transition since they were 9 and 10. They from the hood, so yeah. And they get respect, they go buy some weed, talk, whatever, chill. But friends to the point of family, fuck no. Like, why the fuck would you even think so?
My thing is,
and why is that wrong?
Is most of the time they gotta their energy is very flamboyant, and I don't. That energy, you know, with me, you gotta bring your energy down. Even if you're a woman, you can't be around me.
The straight nigga can't be around Phelps super horny, acting crazy,
Woman,
trying to fuck
anybody,
every bitch in the club. You gotta be calm, whatever.
So it's like,
but
they naturally not like that.
I hope we're not misspeaking, because I assume that femboy was flamboyant too, but I don't know if that's the same thing. I don't know if every femboy is flamboyant.
But you saying the one
and be flamboyant, that's cool.
Yeah,
but I don't want to be around a
yeah,
flamboyant
yeah.
straight bitch. Me and Phelps, I don't know. I have a move for it. Phelps is not dealing with it. Phelps ain't dealing with a hype, nothing. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
You
it
straight
don't matter,
gay.
yeah.
If you a squirrel, slow the fuck down up that tree. Chill out, motherfucker. That's Phelps. Put a scully on and relax, Mr. Squirrel. Y'all remember Wallace had on Carhartt? You know what I mean? Like, relax. He used to punch the shit out of Wallace when Wallace was too hype.